The Ark of God. Hey there, fellow adventurers. Welcome back to Master Play Enterprise channel, where we unlock the mysteries of divine wisdom. I'm your trusty guide, and today we are diving headfirst into the enchanting world of the Ark of God. So grab your sense of humor, your curiosity, and let's set sail on this captivating journey. The Ark of God, a biblical treasure filled with mystery, awe, and a whole lot of animals in pairs. This floating zoo has fascinated scholars, theologians, and even filmmakers. But what is it really? Well, today we're going to unravel the secrets of this archaeological wonder. Kindly subscribe, like, comments, and share. Thanks. Now, before we get all Indiana Jones on this topic, let's take a step back and understand the historical context. Picture this. It's the age of Noah, a time when humans were causing quite a ruckus, and God thought, you know what, let's hit the reset button. And that's when the Ark comes into play. Genesis 6:13-14 NIV sets the stage for the epic tale of Noah and the Ark. So God said to Noah, I am going to put an end to all people, for the earth is filled with violence because of them. Humanity's wickedness has reached its zenith, and the Almighty decrees a deluge to cleanse the earth. I'm surely going to destroy both them and the earth. But amidst the impending doom, a flicker of hope emerges. Noah. Instructed by God, Noah meticulously builds an ark, a colossal wooden vessel to weather the storm and carry life forward. So make yourself an ark of cypress wood. Make rooms in it and coat it with pitch inside and out. This divine directive unveils the ark as a vessel not only of physical salvation, but as a symbol of God's covenant with humanity. Amidst the impending floodwaters of judgment, the ark becomes the conduit for divine mercy and preservation. The dimensions, construction details, and the very materials used in its creation mirror the meticulous planning of a sovereign creator. As the ark rises above the tumultuous waves, it carries not just pairs of animals, but the seed of a renewed creation. But hey, can you imagine the challenges Noah faced on that journey? Forget trying to keep peace in a family road trip. Noah had to maintain harmony amidst elephants, chimps, and turtles. Can you say zoo crazy? And let's not even get started on the number twos. Yikes, can you imagine Noah trying to sleep peacefully with the ground-shaking snoring of a bunch of disgruntled rhinos? Oh, and don't get me started on the bathroom arrangements. Probably more complicated than solving a Rubik's Cube. The Ark of Noah, a covenant restored. After enduring the tempest's fury, the ark comes to rest on the mountains of Ararat, and God establishes a new covenant with Noah and his descendants. Genesis 8:20-22. The rainbow becomes the visible sign of this covenant, a promise that echoes the divine commitment to never again destroy the earth with a flood. The ark, having weathered the storm, stands as a testament to God's faithfulness in preserving his creation. Now, as entertaining and giggle-inducing as it is to imagine this floating animal kingdom, the Ark of God carries a profound symbolic meaning. Beyond its literal purpose, it represents a profound message of second chances, redemption, and hope. His ark wasn't merely a survival pod, it was a microcosm of creation, housing pairs of every living creature, preserving the very essence of life for the post-diluvian world. Here on this floating sanctuary, God's covenant with Noah takes form, a promise of life renewed, a testament to his enduring mercy. The ark transcends its utilitarian purpose. It becomes a symbol of God's intervention, a beacon of hope in the face of seemingly insurmountable devastation. Just as Noah faithfully followed God's instructions, the ark itself embodies obedience, a reminder that true safety lies not in our own strength, but in surrender to the divine will. In theological terms, the Ark of Noah prefigures the salvation offered through Jesus Christ. Just as the ark provided a means of escape from the floodwaters, Christ serves as the ark of our salvation, delivering humanity from the judgment of sin and death. The Ark of Noah, therefore, transcends its historical narrative, pointing forward to a more profound spiritual reality. Centuries later, the ark resurfaces in the story of Moses and the Exodus. Guided by God, the Ark of the Covenant is one of the most significant artifacts in the Bible, representing a profound religious and historical symbol for believers. Its origins can be traced back to the time of Moses and the Israelites, and it continues to captivate the imagination of people in both Old and New times. In this comprehensive exploration, we will delve into the historical significance, importance to people across different eras, and the symbolism and numerology associated with the Ark of God. The Ark of the Covenant held immense historical significance for the ancient Israelites. It was considered a tangible representation of the divine presence of God among His chosen people. 1. The contents of the Ark included the tables of the Mosaic Law, which Moses received directly from God on Mount Sinai, emphasizing its sacred nature and the important role it played in guiding the Israelites' faith and obedience. Additionally, the Ark symbolized protection and divine favor, as it was carried into battles as a sacred object, signifying the presence of God and His promise of safeguarding His people too. It served as a visual reminder of God's covenant with the Israelites, reinforcing their faith and trust in His guidance and protection. We encounter another Ark, the Ark of the Covenant. Crafted according to God's specifications, this golden chest housed the tablets of the Ten Commandments, Aaron's rod, and a jar of manna. Exodus 25:10-22. The Ark represented the tangible presence of God among His people and accompanied them in their journey through the wilderness. Importance to people in Old and New Times. The Ark of the Covenant's importance extended beyond ancient times and continued to hold significance for people throughout history. In the Old Testament, the Ark played a vital role in various pivotal events, such as the crossing of the Jordan River and the fall of Jericho. Its presence and guidance were seen as essential for the Israelites' success and victories. As their nomadic existence gave way to settled life, the Ark found its permanent home in the Jerusalem Temple, the Holy of Holies, accessible only to the high priest once a year. This annual ritual of atonement, symbolized by the sprinkling of blood on the Ark's golden lid, underscored its centrality in maintaining the delicate balance between divine wrath and human forgiveness. With the temple's destruction by the Romans in 70 CE, the Ark's fate remains one of history's captivating enigmas. Theories abound, from its hidden burial beneath the Temple Mount to its relocation by angels. Its absence fuels speculation and yearning, leaving a void in the tangible landscape of faith. Ark of the Covenant in the Tabernacle. Through the trials and triumphs of the wilderness wanderings, the Ark is the ever-present witness. It leads them through mirages of doubt, parts the Red Sea in defiance of nature's laws, and radiates divine power. Its golden presence reminds them of their sacred purpose, their destiny as a nation bound to God. But the Ark is not a mere symbol of comfort. It embodies God's holiness and demands reverence. Its power can be destructive, as evidenced by the tragic deaths of those who dared touch it without proper protocol. This duality reinforces the message that God's love is intertwined with His absolute sovereignty, demanding both awe and obedience. David's desire and Uzzah's demise. In 2 Samuel 6, we find David, now king, with a burning desire to bring the Ark of the Covenant to Jerusalem. In an act of exuberant celebration, he attempts to transport the Ark on a new cart, an approach that proves disastrous. Uzzah, one of the men guiding the cart, reaches out to steady the Ark when the oxen stumble. The consequence is severe. The Lord's anger burned against Uzzah because of his irreverent act. Therefore God struck him down, and he died there beside the Ark of God. 2 Samuel 6:7 NI 5. This incident prompts fear and hesitation in David's heart. He questions the feasibility of bringing the Ark to Jerusalem, and a sense of awe permeates the narrative. The Ark, which symbolized the divine presence and covenant, demanded reverence and adherence to God's prescribed ways. Obed-Edom's blessing. The abrupt halt in David's attempt to bring the Ark to Jerusalem leads to a temporary residence in the house of Obed-Edom the Gittite. 2 Samuel 6:10-12. Instead of dwelling in fear, Obed-Edom welcomes the Ark into his home. The consequence is nothing short of extraordinary. The Lord blessed Obed-Edom and his entire household. 2 Samuel 6:11 NIV. Obed-Edom's experience unfolds as a testament to the transformative power of encountering the divine presence. His household receives blessings that extend beyond the ordinary, emphasizing the tangible impact of hosting the Ark. This episode invites reflection on the nature of God's presence and the blessings that accompany a posture of humility, and reverence. Theological reflections. The Ark's journey to Obed-Edom's house offers theological insights into the dynamics of God's presence and blessing. Obed-Edom, though a Gittite, becomes a recipient of divine favor by opening his home to the Ark. This narrative echoes the broader biblical theme of God's inclusivity and the extension of his blessings to all who align themselves with his covenant, regardless of their background or lineage. Additionally, the incident with Uzzah underscores the importance of approaching God with reverence and obedience. The Ark, as the container of God's covenant, demanded meticulous adherence to divine instructions. Uzzah's unfortunate demise serves as a sobering reminder that God's holiness requires a posture of humility and respect. Enduring relevance, importance across time. Though physically missing, the Ark's significance transcends historical circumstance. For Jews, it embodies the covenant, a continuous bond with God, even in times of exile and displacement. For Christians, it prefigures the new covenant established through Jesus, where God's presence dwells not in a box, but within the hearts of believers. Beyond religious divisions, the Ark speaks to a universal human longing for the tangible presence of the divine. It represents order amidst chaos, a compass guiding moral conduct, and a promise of divine intervention in times of need. Whether in the Psalms of longing for the return of the Ark of Yahweh, or in the artistic renderings of Renaissance masters, the Ark continues to resonate with hearts across cultures and continents. Unveiling the layers, symbolism and numerology. To truly grasp the Ark's power, we must delve into its rich tapestry of symbolism. The acacia wood, known for its durability and incorruptibility, speaks of the permanence of God's covenant. The gold, reflecting divine light and purity, emphasizes its sacred nature. The cherubim adorning the lid with their outstretched wings embody God's protective embrace. Numerology also plays a fascinating role. The Ark's dimensions, 2.5 cubits in length, breadth, and height, resonate with the number 7, signifying spiritual perfection and divine completion. The 4 rings on its corners, symbolizing the 4 cardinal directions, underscore its universality and God's dominion over all creation. Each element, interwoven, paints a breathtaking portrait of the Ark's significance. It is a microcosm of the universe, a bridge between heaven and earth, a tangible manifestation of the ineffable divine. Modern perceptions, an evolving tapestry. In the modern age, the Ark's legacy continues to evolve. Archaeological quests for its lost physical form fuel documentaries and popular fiction. Its potent symbolism inspires contemporary artists and musicians, while its theological significance remains a cornerstone of faith for millions. Yet alongside fascination, skepticism lingers. Critical scholars dissect historical accounts, questioning the Ark's literal existence and attributing its power to myth and cultural memory. This healthy tension between faith and reason fuels ongoing explorations, ensuring the Ark's relevance in the modern discourse. Seeking refuge. Just as Noah's Ark offered a haven from the storm, we too seek refuge from the storms of life, whether personal struggles, societal upheaval, or existential anxieties. In God's presence, we find solace and hope, a reminder that even amidst chaos there is a sanctuary to be found. Walking in holiness, the Ark's power to both bless and destroy, reminds us of the double-edged nature of God's holiness. We are called to embrace His presence with reverence and respect, acknowledging both His power and His mercy. In our daily lives, this translates to practicing integrity, humility, and a genuine desire to align our actions with His will. Humility and openness. Obed-Edom's story teaches us that a simple, open heart is often the most fertile ground for God's blessings. His willingness to receive the Ark without fanfare or expectation opened him up to a flood of divine favor. This challenges us to examine our own hearts, to surrender our pride and self-sufficiency, and create space for God's grace to flow through us. Living the covenant. Ultimately, the Ark reminds us of the ongoing covenant between God and humanity. It calls us to be faithful stewards of His creation, to uphold the principles of love, justice, and compassion. Just as the Israelites carried the Ark through the wilderness, so too are we called to carry the torch of our faith, illuminating the world with the light of God's love. Conclusion. The Ark of God remains a compelling symbol of the divine, not just because of its historical significance, but because its story resonates with our deepest human longings. As we continue to grapple with questions of faith, purpose, and meaning, the echoes of the Ark provide a guiding light, reminding us of the ever-present potential for connection, transformation, and blessing in our relationship with the divine. Remember, this is just the beginning of your exploration. I encourage you to delve deeper into the biblical texts, engage with diverse interpretations, and discover how the story of the Ark continues to speak to your own journey of faith and understanding. Thank you for joining us on this exploration, the Ark of God. If you found this video informative, don't forget to like, share, and hit that subscribe button, and turn on the notification bell for more thought-provoking content. As always, feel free to leave your thoughts and questions in the comments below. Until next time, stay curious. Keep those spirits high.